What is up, everybody? Put another video, man. Tear reacting to she killed her dad because he didn't like her boyfriend by Maury. Let's get into it, man.
You know, when people say love can be a dangerous thing, they're not
Facts.
kidding or being exaggerative. Love is one of the strongest emotions out there and can be one of the deadliest.
On
And
God.
this is even backed up by a university named Alliant who wrote an article saying, love is a dangerous disease, a liability, and can even be deadly. While being in love can have many positive psychological effects on our daily lives, it can also be the harbinger of death and despair. Yeah, that sounds kind of edgy.
Like, bro, just look at the little loaded, man. Tragic, bro. But
It could be, after all, classified as a psychological affliction, and you guys are going to see why that is pretty soon in this video. But below that, it says, among the most troubling effects of love is its tendency to suspend rational judgment and logic. And it may very well be true love that is blind and is not always a good thing. Quote, love can have this effect on your mind of doing crazy and destructive things, said Dr. Sean Davis, a professor at the California School for Professional Psychology. And now that I've explained how dangerous love can be, you guys will now understand why, I guess, this girl did what she did to her dad. Because in today's story I'm going to be reading about, it says a teen couple charged with killing girl's dad laughed about murder.
so you telling me that
California School for Professional Psychology. And now that I've explained how dangerous love can be, you guys will now understand.
So you telling me that this pulled that?
Ranged video. And in another article, it says Las Vegas girl 16 and boyfriend 18 are arrested in Salt Lake City after they stabbed her father to death, tried to dismember his body with a chainsaw, and set fire to his house before they drove 400 miles in victim's stolen car, which was her dad, obviously.
Okay, yeah, that is
read the story
wow.
Videos, and yeah, these kids are, well, crazy, psychotic, demonic, evil, all of the above. Now, pretty much what I could gather from the story after reading it was that the victim's 16-year-old daughter was dating this 18-year-old boy.
Bro, that don't even look right. Like, bro, what? Well, it's crazy, bro, because I swear the ugliest dudes pull the baddest girls, bro. I don't know how they do it, bro. I don't know how they do it, bro.
From, I guess, some other neighborhood or some other school, or I don't think he's even a student anymore. He's, 18, which is an adult. And long story short, the father did not approve of their relationship for, I don't know, many different reasons. Obviously, the father is no longer here to tell his side of the story, so all of this information is coming from the daughter and her boyfriend. But as you can see here on the left is the 18-year-old boyfriend of the girl who helped kill her dad, and on the right is the 45-year-old dad of the 16-year-old girl who died in a very tragic way, which I'm gonna explain to you guys in a second. And also, as you can see in this photo, are the police squad cars parked in front of the house of which the dad died in. And
I know, they was wilding.
Now, what it says
tried to set his house on fire and everything. Yeah, that's wild.
The garage of the property, they found the homeowner's burnt body. And when you guys find out why his body was burnt, you're gonna be disgusted. But the Clark County Coroner's Office on Tuesday positively identified the victim as Danny Houseth and determined that he died from sharp force injuries. I believe that's a typo. His name is Daniel. Small error, but I just want to make sure that this article does not confuse this victim with any other people who have nothing to do with this situation. But it does say that police say they believe Houseth was stabbed to death before his daughter and her boyfriend set fire to his house. According to investigators, the duo had brought a chainsaw and a circular saw and a handsaw and tried to dismember.
Bro, what? Bro, this looked like some stuff in a Friday the 13th movie. Like, bro, a chainsaw, bro? What? They wildin', bro.
Houseth's body before torching the home to cover up the crime.
Denise, both teens are facing a murder charge and are expected to be charged as adults. One of them is the victim's daughter. The other is her boyfriend. Police say they tried to cover up the murder with equipment like a chainsaw, and then they ran. Metro Police say they found the body of 45-year-old Daniel Houseth in this West Valley home Friday. His 16-year-old daughter and her 18-year-old boyfriend, Aaron Guerrero, are accused of killing him and trying to cover up the crime. Lieutenant Ray Spencer is releasing more details for the first time.
Bro, they was really on demon time. Bro, what? What? Bro, this is crazy to me, bro.
Been items purchased such as lighter fluid that was used to light the fire. There was also the purchase of a chainsaw and a circular saw and a hand saw where attempts to dismember his body were made prior to the fire.
So, as you just heard from the reporter and the detective on this case, it's pretty much looking like they actually did this, given the circumstances and the evidence of which they found at the crime scene. Obviously, at this point in time, investigators are 99% sure that all the evidence that they've gathered thus far.
So how did they get called? That's what I want to know.
Directly back to Daniel Houseth's daughter and her boyfriend. And it also says here that they stole his car and some of his money, and they drove like 400 miles down to Salt Lake City. I mean, for a couple of people, you know, a couple who were trying to cover up a crime of murder, they sure suck at it, because if you want to cover up a crime, why would you then steal the victim's car, the money, and then drive yourself hundreds of miles away to a completely different city and state at such a young age? I mean, that's just suspicious in and of itself. It makes you look like you were trying to run away from something or somebody. And what makes this even worse for them is the fact that there is security footage out there from several different stores, which police say shows Sierra and her boyfriend purchasing the tools, lighter fluid.
Oh, okay, bro. Oh, man. That's bad.
So unless they can prove that they were cloned, or some random couple out there decided to get an identical bodysuit that has the face of Sierra and her boyfriend.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's most definitely her, bro. Cause she got like some crazy hair, so and it's colored. Yeah, you can't get out of that, bro. I can't lie.
They decided to get an identical bodysuit that has the face of Sierra and her boyfriend to impersonate and blackmail them. Then I'm pretty sure they're going to be going away to prison for the rest of their lives. I mean, obviously, they didn't think this thing through. And I think that's primarily due to the reason of them being in love. Obviously, the 16-year-old and 18-year-old couple being slightly psychotic, maybe, I don't know, multiple personality disorders, or I'm just throwing out random illnesses out here right now. But obviously, this is not normal behavior. I'm pretty sure there are.
What was the point of killing him, though? I don't understand.
Fathers who don't approve of, you know, the guy that they're dating, and they don't end up killing their dads because of a family.
Yeah, what was the point of killing him? I don't understand.
99.9% of daughters out there would not do to their dads. I hope. You never know. Society is crumbling as I speak right now, so those stats might be completely off. And you want to know the craziest thing about this whole story is the fact that these two psychopaths, I'm pretty sure they're psychos now, after seeing this video, decided to record and upload a video to TikTok, YouTube, I don't know, one of these social media platforms, laughing and joking about the fact that they just murdered her dad.
I don't know what to say.
Welcome back to our YouTube channel. Day 3 after murdering somebody.
Whoa! Don't put that on the camera.
Bro, yeah, this is really bad. So yeah, if there was ever, you know what I'm saying, they got y'all in 4K evidence, you know what I'm saying, with the security camera footage. But if there was ever a chance of y'all getting out of this crime, yeah, it ain't no chance of y'all beating this case now, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It was worth it.
And we had sex a lot today.
It was worth it. I got plenty of sex. So I was payment for doing it.
Bro, this is so cringe, bro.
We got through that.
And at this point in the video, after 17 seconds of them laughing and joking and giggling about day 3 after murdering someone, you just heard the boyfriend say it was worth it. Really? Really, my guy? Was it worth, for both of them, risking your entire life, because you're going to go away forever, obviously, for some mediocre, at best, sex, of which you guys probably suck at, and risking it all over a relationship of which you probably weren't even going to last past a year? And all this for a boy who probably doesn't even own his own car, his own apartment. He doesn't have a stable job. He probably still lives with his mom, and he's prematurely balding at the age of 18. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Like, at the very least, his barber could have fixed him up before taking this mugshot. I mean, look at that hairline, bro. At 18? I mean, even his father, really who's like, what, 27 years older than him, quick maths, had a better hairline than the dude who's like, what, more than half his age? My God. In any case, the story is sad, it's sick, it's tragic. Like I said before, they have to be slightly psychotic. I believe she's mentally ill herself, maybe the boyfriend as well, and they just, you know, found each other to be the perfectly mentally ill couple who unfortunately ended up killing, you know, her dad. I'm pretty sure this isn't the first case like this, and I'm certain that it won't be the last. But if you are a dad out there right now watching this video, just make sure that it does not happen to you. And watch your back at all times, because you never know. The person you love might be the very same one to take your life. In any case,
That's so sad, bro.
And until next time, stay safe out there.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a W vid, but bro, that is crazy. Killing your dad because he doesn't like your boyfriend. Like, bro, that is something like unheard of. Like, who thinks of doing something like that, bro? Like, honestly, bro, you really gotta be a crazy psychotic person to do something like that, bro. But that's gonna be the end of this video, bro. Like, I'm describing, we out, bro.